Live. You looking?
Most on Christ. Clap it up for the class. Mike and Fuad. Most on Christ. Shalom, Shalom. Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shab Rock Thumb. Most on Christ. Yahweh Shalom, Allah Thumb Basham. I am priest and officer. Natazab, a lawyer. And ISUPK, under commanding General Yahama. Down the Monday history class as we do every Monday, all right, around this time, 7 o'clock. And today we're going to talk about the fear, all right, the secret fear of our oppressors. If you are new to this channel, the ISUPK Visualized School of Universal Practical Knowledge started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Ever since 1969, we have been in the streets to wake up our people. Today, we have the internet, we have artificial intelligence. So you see us on YouTube, you see us on TikTok, you see us on Instagram and all of these platforms so that we can use them as a vehicle to do what we do every day in our lives. All right, this is our lives. This is reality. This is what we do. This is not an internet thing. This is the raising of a nation. All right, the ISUPK, we are raising up this nation, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. This is what we are doing. All right. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, share this channel. All right. Comment, ask us questions. We are here to answer your question. Today, we're going to talk about the fear that our oppressors have. And we're going to see this all throughout the Bible. We're going to focus specifically in the book of Judith. All right. We're going to go in the book of Judith, Officer Paratazai. You're going to start out verse 1. I'm going to show you exactly what it is that our oppressors fear, all right? Because what happened thousands of years ago is what's happening today. The scriptures in Romans 15:4 says, whatsoever was written aforetime was written for our learning. And what we are about to read right now, it is something that all so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians need to consider. We need to consider this fear that our oppressors have, because by us considering this, we can recognize what it is that we have to do to come out of the condition that we are in as a people. A lot of time we seek politicians, we seek entertainers, we seek a financial remedy for a spiritual problem, and that is insanity. All right, some people of Separatas are they saying that, you know, Black people, Latinos, we are not financially literate. You know, we got to seek generational wealth. You know, this is what we need. We need good credit. Right. We need some Bitcoins. And right. This is how we're going to get out of the condition that we are in. Let me tell you something, man. We've had it all, man. We've had it all. We had kingdoms, all right? We've had goals. We've had it all. And we lost it all. And we lost it all for a specific reason, all right? And our enemies are working day and night to keep us distracted, to keep us destroyed because of this one thing that they fear that will give us everything else, everything that we are seeking. Like Yahweh Shai said, man, seek ye the kingdom, man. And all of these things that you think that you need, they will be added to you. You know, all of these things that you think you need, you know, as so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, if you do this one thing, man, that our oppressors fear, all right, and we're going to talk about it, all of these things will be added to us because we will inherit the earth. We will inherit white people. We will inherit Arabs, literally. We will inherit the nations, man. So if we inherit the nations, if they become our domestic, they become our servants, guess what, man? We are controlling the entire earth, man. But right. How do we get there? Let's talk about it, man. The secret fear of our oppressors. Let's go to the book of Judith, chapter 5. Let's start at verse 1.
Come. Judith, chapter 5, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then was it declared to Holofernes, the chief captain of the army of Assur.
All right, so this was the chief captain of the army of Assur, and something was declared to him that's going to piss him off. The same way that white people are pissed off today when they see black people having a good time. You see, when Becky called the police, right? When Becky called the police on us, it's simply because white people suffer from this disease called Schadenfreude. All right, they just hate when we are having a good time, and they want us to suffer, and this is what brings them joy. So Holofernes, they're about to declare something to him about us, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, and see how he's going to feel about it. Keep going.
Khan, that the children of Israel had prepared for war.
Keep going.
And had shut up the passage of the hill country.
The children of Israel prepared for war. You know why? Because we wanted to be separate. We did not want to mingle with the other nations. We surely did not want to mingle under Assur. We did not want to be controlled by this army. We wanted to be separate, and guess what? We were prepared for war. We were prepared to go to war to keep our independence, to keep ourselves segregated from these other nations. Keep going.
Khan. And had
fortified
all the top of the high hills, and had laid impediments in the company's
campaign
country.
All right, so we fortified the tops of the hill. That means what? That means we strengthen our gate. The scripture says, give that to me real quick in Jeremiah. What's that? Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth. Get that for me real quick, right? So when it says that we fortify the top, all the tops of the high hills, that means we strengthen our protection. And this is what we have to do as a people today, man. We have to strengthen our gates. We have to strengthen our communities, man, so that people from the outside, so that strangers from the outside cannot come and just do as they please. We have to safeguard our people. And this is what the families of Nolan's Wealth are learning right now. They are learning that they left that gate wide open by allowing their sons to be among a bunch of animals, a bunch of beasts, a bunch of whitey people. You are not safe around white people. White people are safe around us, but we are not safe around them. You know why? Because we are a righteous people. We would never, get together and say, you know what, this white people come and trying to serve us, trying to be a good white boy, Officer Barataza. These white coons, they trying to be a coon to us. They trying to, appears to us and say, I love black people. I love black culture. That white man or that white girl will be safe around us. We will not lynch them. We will not unalive them. We will not poison them. They will be safe. However, as a people, blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, we have to recognize who we are. We are a people that white people envy. White people envy us. So every time we are around them in a vulnerable state, they will take advantage of us. So if you are the only black person around a bunch of white people, you are in danger.
Right.
Your gate is not protected. All right? Read that for me real quick.
Khan. Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2.
Somebody say parler Creole. Okay, I can't parler Creole today because tonight, I swear, Monday, lundi, classe nan li en anglais. Ok, classe nan li en anglais parce que moi enseigné dans l'école là, so moi dans l'école là kounya, so classe nan en anglais. Ok, mercredi, vendredi avec dimanche, classe yo en créole et en français. Ok, mais lundi, classe yo en anglais. All right. So somebody asked me to speak Creole on TikTok because they can't understand. I was just explaining to them. On Monday we teach in English. All right. Let's stick around, man. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn English, man. Apprendre en anglais. Apprendre anglais, okay? Read that. Jeremiah 14:2. Nous appelons Jérémie chapitre 14 verset 2. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2. Jeremiah mourneth.
Judah.
Just like
You say Jeremiah
yeah,
morning.
Jeremiah
14:2. Jeremiah surely is morning too.
Yeah. He called the weeping prophet.
Yeah.
That's what they call him, the weeping prophet.
Yeah.
Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2. Judah mourning.
Judah mourning, man. And this is the state that we are in as a people, man. We are in a state of mourning. We are in a state of vexation. We are in a state of pain, man. We are suffering as a people. That's why the scripture says, Judah mourneth, man. And as a people, you should mourn your condition of your people if you are not distracted. The problem is that a lot of our people are distracted. We are distracted. And because we are distracted, we do not recognize what it is that our oppressors truly fear. Because they are the one keeping us distracted. They are the one keeping us distracted with the music, with the hip hop, with the gossip, with all of these things that are coming out from your cell phone, from your television, your TV screen, your computer. Everywhere is propaganda that's there to keep you distracted from what they fear, what they truly fear, which is going to give us the power that is necessary to rule over them. Keep going.
Come. And the gates thereof language.
And the gates thereof language. That means we don't have no protection. The gates of your house is there to protect your house. When you go like in the hood, you see these small little gates, right, that anybody could jump. Go to these suburbs and see their gates. They got gates that taller than the giants that you believe existed in Genesis 6.
Right.
People believe that there were giants, 10-foot giants in Genesis 6, which is a lie. But when you go to these suburbs, you see some gates. In Haiti, we got some real gates. We got some real gates. Like you go to somebody's house, they have a gate that's like taller than you. 10-foot, 12-foot gate. All right. Wow. Because the gates, not these gates that you are familiar with in the hood, that you can just jump, you just jump, easily. Not these gates. All right. I got you, Paratazar. The gates are there to protect the house. So when he says the gates thereof language, that means our leaders, the people who are there to protect us. We don't have an army.
That's right.
We don't have our own police force.
That's right.
Who's policing us? White people.
That's right.
And then when you have a black police officer, guess what? That black police officer is working for a white institution.
That's right.
Therefore, they got to be whiter than white people. That's why you see some black cops, they are worse than these white cops because they got to prove to the white cops that, yeah, I'm worthy of this job. We don't have no gates. We don't have no protection. Go ahead, B.
It's lucky you drop it so heavy because it's the same thing in DR. Because when I was in DR, those gates was high for protection. You know what I mean? Yeah. For protection from our income. Those gates was high. And whoever had the money could build the highest gate.
Matter of fact, in Philly, they got these gates that man, I don't know what they call them, but you can, if you don't have a key, man, you get locked inside that house and there is a fire, you're just gonna be gone because those gates, like, you cannot get in. You can't get in, you can't get out. It just protects the entire house, right? I will have to find an image so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, they got them gates, man. Them gates, those are real gates. Nobody's coming in, and if you are in, you are not coming out. All right, keep going.
Come. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof language, they are black unto the ground.
Keep going.
And the cry of Jerusalem is going up.
All right, go back to Judith. They are black into the ground, man, and the cry of Jerusalem is going up. This is our condition, man. Our condition as a people, we are down, man. We are down as a people. We are down to the dust, down to the ground. And the cry of our people is going up. When you are paying attention to the condition that we are in today as a people, it is something that is sad. It is sad to see us in this condition. This is why in the ISUPK, we sacrifice our lives, man, because this condition that we are in as a people, we have to come out of it. All right. So this is a perfect precept to understand the context when, it says the children of Israel have prepared for war and they have fortified, right? Keep going down. Oh. They have fortified their gates. So we fortified our gates. Why? So that we will not be languished, so that the cry of Jerusalem will not go up, so that our people will not be in a state of vexation, in a state of deprivation, in a state of dependency from our oppressors. This is why we fortify our gates. All right. Read that part again.
Oh, come on. You want to get stuff from
No, just and had fortified.
Oh, come on. And had fortified all the tops of the hill, of the high hills, and had laid in, how you pronounce it? Impediment in the countries.
Keep going.
Verse 2. Wherewith he was very angry.
So what happened to Holofernes?
Wherewith he was very angry.
He was angry. He was angry at the fact that these people are separate. These people want to be by themselves. These people do not want to be, oppressed. Right. He was angry at that. Like, what the hell you mean I cannot oppress you? Our oppressors fear our unity. They fear it. They don't want us to be united. They want to be able to come into our neighborhoods and do how they please. This is why Holofernes, he was angry. Like, these Negroes want to be separate. They putting impediments, on the way to get to their cities, to get to their villages. This is a problem. Impediments, it's talking about what, like if you watch, I got you, Pratazar. If you watch movies, like, I like to watch those movies, like medieval movies that show you, the wars, how the nations, when they were going to wars, like the old school ways. We're not talking about the time of missiles. We're talking about the time when you had to fight with a sword, right? You will see that they will put traps on the roads, right? So that the chariots would not be able to go through or to slow them down. So this is exactly what the children of Israel did. We did that to prevent the army of Assur to get to our villages. All right. So this chief captain, he had a problem with that. He had a problem with the fact that we wanted to be separated from the other nations. Keep going, Paratazar.
Oh, come. And call all the prince of Moab, and the captains of Ammon, and all the governors of the sea coast.
So he called everybody that was under him. He called them all in a council. Like, I got a problem with these Negroes over there. I got a problem with these Haitians, these Jamaicans, these Black Americans, these Puerto Ricans, because they are all together. They are all together over there, and they are prepared to make war with us when we are supposed to go to their neighborhood and gentrify their neighborhood. When we are supposed to go to their neighborhoods and take over and put our Starbucks and our McDonald's, our Whole Food, and they are not allowing us to come into their neighborhoods and do as we please. So what the hell are we going to do? He called for a council. Keep going.
Come. Verse 3. And he said unto them, Tell me now, ye sons of Canaan, who this people is.
So he want to know who the hell are these people, man? Who the hell are these people who do not want to submit to my power? Who are these people? Keep going.
Oh, so
Go ahead.
yeah, no, I wanted to say that our oppressor put, you know what I'm saying? When we did not want to be slave, you know what I'm saying? They said that it was a disorder, mania. Like, why they want to be free?
Right.
They should be happy that I'm their slave master. Why are they running? You know what I'm saying? We need to find out why they, you know what I'm saying? Why they running away from the plantation?
What they call it?
Draconomania.
Can you get that?
Oh yeah, I got it right here.
Yeah.
I'm pronouncing it correct.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Right here. It's right
here. Tryptomania.
Draconomania.
Read the definition of tryptomania. Officer Paratazar just brought up a heavy point. He brought up a heavy point of our oppressors, man. The whole idea of our oppressors looking at us wanting to be free pissed them off. Why do you want to be free? To them, it's a disorder. It's a disease that we must suffer from to desire to be free from their oppression. Even white people are running away from white people, man. White people left Europe to run away from white people just so they could come over here to America, you know, have over 100 treaties with the Native Americans just to do exactly what they were running away from other white people for. Why? Because they are a crooked people and they've been crooked from the womb. They are crooked from the womb. This is why us wanting to be free from them, it's a problem. It's a disease. Read that definition.
Khan. Draconomania, it said the fake mental illness invented in the 1851.
In 1851, they invented a fake mental illness because there's nothing ill about that. There's nothing ill about desiring to be free from oppression. What is wrong with wanting to be free from oppression? The Declaration of Independence, you know, the Declaration of Independence will tell you that. Have you ever read the Declaration of Independence? I mean, these white people, they were complaining for taxes. They were not oppressed like we were oppressed. They just had a problem with other white people just taxing the hell out of them. I'm talking about rich white people having a problem with the mother country, you know, like some people call it, taxing them. Keep going.
Khan. In 1851, to label an enslaved people who tried to run away was called draconomania.
The fake mental illness invented in 1851 to label enslaved people. Those people were enslaved. And when they tried to run away, the slave master said, these people are sick mentally. They have a problem. What's wrong with black people running away from our oppression? You're an animal. Nobody want to be around you. Nobody. This is why it's just like, do I have the book of just like this on in here? Do I have the book?
Salakia.
Man, I don't have it.
The person.
Oh, yeah, I have it. Salakia.
We got the person who came up with the concept.
Who's that?
Oh, his name is Samuel Cartwright. Made up the term draconomania.
He made up that term.
That was a slave master. That literally was, he had to be a slave.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that they say the fake mental illness. Because knowing white people, they would just keep it as, you know, it is. It's a mental illness, you know, to desire to be free from us. You know?
I got to say this.
Yeah.
You got to realize, that's in 1851. They've been saying it for centuries. You got to realize, it's only on this side of history when they say it was a fake illness. They didn't say that in Jim Crow years. They didn't say that in Jim Crow. After slavery, they didn't say that. When on Juneteenth, remember in Juneteenth, Texas was the headquarters of the people who was fighting against the Union. Mm-hmm. They didn't say that was bad. They didn't say that over there in Texas. Yeah. So you got to understand, Sir Salak, on this side of history, they're saying it now, but they wasn't saying it in 1961, 1950, 1954. They wasn't saying that. This side of history right here.
Well, quick, this is why, right? Jean-Jacques Dessalines, for the people, pour moun kap mande m'pale créole yo, class chaque lundi no live en anglais. All right, every Monday we are live in English. All right, we teach out of Harlem, New York. All right, at the school every Monday night from 7 to 9 we teach in English. Nous enseigner en anglais lundi. OK, classe créole yo c'est mercredi, vendredi avec dimanche. OK, sur channel YouTube là, dimanche nous live sur TikTok avec sur YouTube. All right, so people are coming up, they ask me to speak Creole. All right, I'm gonna teach you English. That's what I'm gonna do. But this is why Jean-Jacques Dessalines, he said this, man, in 1805. This was in 1851. Jean-Jacques Dessalines understood white people, man. He understood the hell out of white people. He understood that these people, yeah, exactly, about 46 years. He understood that these people were devils, man. And he said this, when will we be tired of breathing the same air as they do? He did not even want to breathe the same air as white people, man. That's how much he understood that these people, they are truly the sick people mentally. They are truly sick mentally because only a maniac who is oppressing somebody, when that person is trying to free from the oppression, will label them as being mentally ill. You got to be a devil to consider somebody running from oppression, man. It's like, this is the behavior of let me say this one. Man, I don't want to say that word. A PDF. Let me say this. Yeah. This is the mentality of a PDF. A PDF don't want the child to run away from them. The child running away from them is a problem. Like, what's wrong with you? You should be there and allowing that PDF to essay you as a child. That's the mentality of a PDF. That's the mentality of our oppressors, man. Right. And Jean-Jacques Dessalines said, when will we be tired of breathing the same air as they do? You see this spirit right here? White people fear this spirit. They don't want us to have the spirit. They don't want us to not want to be in the same room as them, man. That's why they put all of these propaganda about, them being the beautiful people. Right now, the word fair, which truly means beauty, right, is synonymous with whiteness. And they've done that since the, I believe, 16th centuries. Since the 16th century, 17th century, they made everything about beauty synonymous with whiteness, so that we can desire to be like them, so that we can desire to be around them. And you see that among some of our people, man. Some of our people, they have such a inferiority complex. They trying to, walk hand in hand with the oppressor. They're trying to show people they got white friends. They got white connects. They are in the suburbs with white people. They're on the boat with white people until, you go missing. Yeah,
like it. You got, what I'm saying? You got our brothers, our brothers, another king of brothers, Mararasa, which means increased, Mejor
la raza.
Mararasa, yeah. Mm-hmm. Would make purify the race, which means whiten the race.
Exactly.
Whiten the race, because you're too dark.
Yeah.
Whiten that race.
Improve the race. Make the race better.
Make the race whiter.
Yeah. By marrying into white people.
A Spaniard.
Exactly.
Marry the Spaniard.
Exactly. And that's a mental illness. When the spirit that we need to have is to not even desire to breathe the same air as these people. We should not even want to be in the same room as these people. When we see that, we should be like, damn, man, these devils, man. That's the spirit just like Dessalines had. That's why in the Constitution in 1805, he put that in the Constitution that no white people can come to Haiti and be the master of anything. You cannot own land. You cannot own a house. You cannot own a business.
Right.
You can only be a servant. That's your position.
Right.
If you're gonna be around us, you gotta be a servant. That's it. Let's go back to Judith.
Come.
All right. And we need that spirit, man. In the ISUPK, if you fear white people, come to the ISUPK, man. We're gonna strengthen you. We're gonna strengthen you so that every time you see a white person, you could see a servant. You know, that's what you need to see. You need to see somebody. You need to wonder, man. I wonder how good this white man can clean my shoes, can clean my toilet.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Can fold my clothes. That's what they did to us. You know, and we're gonna reward them double, man. We're gonna show you what they fear, man. Keep going.
Come. Judith chapter 5, verse 3. And he said unto them, tell me now, ye son of Canaan, who this people is.
Keep going.
That dwelleth in the hill country.
Keep going.
And what are the cities that they inhabit?
So who is this people? Who are these Israelites? You know, that dwell in this hill country. Who are they? Who are these blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians? Who the hell are these people? Keep going.
Come. And what is the multitude of their army?
And how strong is their army? Do they have 20,000 soldiers? 50,000 soldiers? How many soldiers they have? How strong is their army? These people that do not want to submit to me. Keep going.
Where then is their power and strength? And what king is set over them? Or captain of their army?
So he's trying to get the record, man. He's trying to get, you know,
No, it's like, he's like, why are they forcing these people to kiss the boots?
He's trying to find out what's going on with these people. Like, how strong are they? Are they a strong people? Can we overtake them? Like, what's going on with them? You know what I'm saying? Give me all the information, man, about these people. Keep going.
Come. Judah chapter 5, verse 4. And why have they determined not to come and meet me?
And what is it about these people that is preventing them to come and meet me? You know, I am the chief captain of the army of Saul. Why these people don't want to meet me? You know why? These people had the spirit that Jean-Jacques Dessalines had in 1805.
That's right.
Jean-Jacques Dessalines said, when will we be tired of breathing the same air as they do? We did not want to breathe the same air as you, man. The whole idea of, man, these white people, they are breathing the same air as we do. Man, that should drive you crazy. That should drive you crazy. These people are breathing the same air as we do, Parataza. They are drinking the same water that we are drinking. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we do not want that, man. This is a good spirit, man. This is the spirit of rulership. And do you see this spirit right here? White people do not want you to have it. White people want you to see them as God. This is why they give us white Jesus. That's why. That's why they painted Jesus white and give us Caesar Borgia. This is why they made the standard of beauty white, so that our sisters could try to be like a white girl, try to have white people hair, try to adapt to white standard, man, when they truly are the people who are inferior than us, and they wish they were us. They fear the spirit right here. Keep going.
Come. More than all the inhabitants of the West. Verse 5. Then said
Achio,
the captain of all the sons of Ammon.
So now this was the captain. The Ammon is Moab, and Ammon are the Japanese, the so-called Japanese today.
That's right.
So that was the captain of the sons of Ammon that was under that chief captain at the time. Remember, the other nations have submitted to him. He had a problem with the Israelites because the Israelites did not want to breathe the same air as he does.
Right.
The Israelites did not want to come and meet him. The Israelite did not want to be under another people. And this is the spirit that we need to have, man. We need to be pissed off. Every time we see these other nations in our neighborhood, we need to be pissed off at that. Because why can't we own these restaurants that are in our neighborhoods? Why can't we own them? We live there. We pay our taxes. Why can't we own them just like the Jewish man owns the businesses in his neighborhood?
Right.
Just like he has his own police force. He has his own he has his own hospitals.
That's right.
Right? Why can't we do the same thing? That's what we need to desire, man. We need to desire to be within with each other. All right. We need to be to desire to be within our gates and to not allow other people to come into our gates and do as they please. Keep up, man.
Oh, Salaki. And was messed up about it. We did have our own hospitals and doctors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's still happening. You know what I'm saying, in Richmond, Virginia, where they stopping at. But there's black hospitals.
Right.
That, you know what I mean, that tell us to our people. But we think, you know what I'm saying, we think our oppressor ICE is always colder.
Right.
His doctors is better.
Right.
You know what I mean? Meanwhile, our doctors live in our neighborhood.
Right.
We walk down the block, we say, hey, you know what I'm saying? We say hi to our own doctors that we went to school with. So how would he treat our children? Exactly how he would treat his children.
Right.
That's how, you know what I mean? That's how it used to be in Jim Crow. Even in spite of Jim Crow, we still have our own doctors. And they was perfect doctors. Because they was coming to your house because, hey, you know what I mean? We was all family. We knew that we cannot go over there, so we have to take care of ourselves.
God, no sweat. It's a heavy point that you bring out because when you look at the case, Carmelo Anthony's case, the parents, somebody counseled the parents to get a white lawyer. And because of that, they lost that case. Because the family did not get a black lawyer when a black lawyer would have fought for them 10 times better than that white lawyer.
That's right.
Black lawyers are better than white lawyers. Black doctors are better than white doctors. Black pilots, we do everything better, man. Everything that we do, man, is better. Everything. Even in our destruction, we are better than the best white person. Even in our destruction. You know why? Because we are a moral people, man. We would never do what Epstein does. We would never do that.
That's right.
We would never do what Donald Trump do. We would never do that. The worst of our people is better than the best of the oppressors. Keep reading that scripture.
Yeah, I gotta say this.
That's quick.
The reason. That's quick. That's the reason why Johnny Cochran fought so hard. He was number 2. He became number 1 because he fought harder than OJ original lawyer because he was a black man because he knew the history.
God.
He knew the history.
God. Most High in Christ. Keep going.
Let my Lord now hear a word from the mouth of thy servant.
And now Achior is about to run down the history. Remember, Holofernes, he asked, yo, what's up with these people? Who are these people that don't want to come and meet with me? Why don't they want to meet me? Who is their captain? How strong is their army? Remember, he was asking all of these questions. So now Achior is about to run down the history of the Israelites. Go to YouTube real quick. Let me see the YouTube.
Oh, come.
All right. Hey, shalom, YouTube. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrakata. Viva la raza. Damn right. Yahweh Shemo al Taba Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, go back to that scripture. Keep going.
Come. Oh, here we go. And I will declare unto thee the truth concerning his people.
And I'm going to tell you the truth about these Haitians, man. I'm going to tell you the truth about these Jamaicans.
Right.
I'm going to tell you the truth about these Cubans, these Brazilians, these Black Americans, you know, these Mexicans. I'm going to tell you the truth about these people that don't want to submit to you. Let me tell you about them. Keep going.
Which dwelleth near thee, and inhabiting the hill country.
Right. Keep going.
And there shall no lie come out of the mouth of thy servant.
Achior knew the children of Israel. That whole statement that he made here is a testament that he knew about us. Right. He's like, man, let me tell you about these people. No lies gonna come out of my mouth. Why? Because I know these people very well. And he did. He knew us very well. He knew about our records. And listen to what he's about to tell Holofernes. We're going to run down to the whole chapter of Judith chapter 5, right? Keep going.
Judith chapter 5, verse 6. This people are descendants of the Chaldeans. Verse 7.
And remember, Abraham left the Chaldeans, right? Because he received an order from the Most High, man, to leave his people. Why? Because the Chaldeans, they were worshiping the stars. They were doing all manner of evil, man. They had a bunch of different gods, and the Most High chose Abraham out of the Chaldeans to make him a special people, man, so that he see the children of Israel who Holofernes is asking about now. He's asking about the descendant of Abraham. But the Most High separated Abraham from the Chaldeans. This is why this guy knew us so much. He knew where Abraham came from.
That's right.
He's like, these people are descended from the Chaldeans. Keep going.
Verse 7. And they sojourned theretofore in Mesopotamia, because they were not follow the gods of their father.
That's the instruction that Abraham got, man. He left and went to Mesopotamia because he will not serve the gods of his fathers, because he was serving the living God, the only true God, Yahweh. All right, keep going.
Which were in the land of Chaldea.
All right, keep going.
Verse 8. For they left the ways of their ancestors.
Now, everybody is always talking about these ancestor thing. You know, we got to do like our ancestors. We got to practice this ancestral magic. There's some ancestral magic that blacks are always talking about. Well, we left the way of our ancestors, man. That's what Abraham did. All right? Just because your father is an idol worshiper does not mean you need to be an idol worshiper. If your father is righteous, follow your father. Right. If your father is an evil man, do not be like your father. Don't be an evil man. And Abraham decided not to be an evil man like his forefathers. So he left the way of his ancestors. All right, keep going.
And worship the God of heaven, the God whom they knew.
Right, the true God, the true living God. Keep going.
So they cast them out from the face of their gods, and they fled into Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia, who the oppressors call the Middle East now. They call it the Middle East. I don't know where the Middle West or the Far East is. But they call Mesopotamia the
middle north.
Yeah, the middle north, the Middle East. Keep going.
And sojourned there many days. Verse 9. Their God commanded them to depart from the place where they sojourned.
So he's running the entire history of the Israelites, going all the way back. He went before Abraham. You know, he went to the Chaldeans because the Chaldeans were serving many gods, and he mentioned it. That's right. He mentioned it. They did not want to serve the gods of their ancestors. He went all the way back to tell Holofernes about these people that did not want to submit to his power. Keep going.
and to go into the land of the Canaanites, where they dwelt.
Okay, the land of Canaan where they dwelt. Keep going.
And were increased with gold and silver and with very much cattle.
And this is what I was telling you earlier, man. We've had it all. We've had gold and silver and cattle. We've had riches, man. And all of it means nothing if we don't have this one thing that our oppressors fear. If we don't have this one thing that our oppressors fear, all the gold and riches and the bitcoins and the good credit and the financial literacy, all of that is nonsense, man. It don't mean nothing because it's not going to get us out of oppression. It's not going to get us out of the condition that we are in today under white people. Keep going.
Judah chapter 5 verse 10. But when a famine covered all the land of Canaan, they went down into Egypt and sojourned there, while they were nourished and became there a great multitude.
And we became a great multitude, man. Remember, we became a great multitude in Egypt, right? After Joseph went into Egypt, and this guy knew our history. After Joseph went into Egypt and got the children of Israel to Goshen, we became a great multitude when we left out of Egypt, right? Keep going.
So that one could not number their nation.
Till this day, man, like the scripture says, man,
right.
Just like the sand of the sea, no one will be able to number the children of Israel. You know how many we are? We are many, man. We are a lot. When you know this truth, man, and you know who the children of Israel are, we talking about the North American Indians. We talking about the Cubans, the Seminoles, the Reubenites, Seminole Indians, Naphtali from Argentina to Chile. All right, we talking about from Colombia all the way to Uruguay. We talking about Mexico. We talking about Guatemala to Panama. We talking about the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Haitians, right? The people from Martinique, Guadeloupe, right? The West Indians. We are talking about Black Americans. We are many, man, and they cannot number us. They can number us. This is why they got all of these abortion clinics in our neighborhoods, because through the eugenics program, they try to reduce our population. They trying to keep us from, procreating. They're trying to stop our growth, which they cannot do. Even at the rate of 350 to 500,000 abortion every year, still, we outnumber white people. The 12 tribes of Israel, we outnumber our oppressors, man. They cannot number us. Keep going.
Judah chapter 5 verse 11. Therefore the king of Egypt rose up against them and dealt subtly with them and brought them low with laboring in brick and made them slaves.
This is in the book of Exodus chapter 2. Go to Exodus 2 real quick. I believe it's Exodus chapter 2, if I'm not mistaken. All right. This is the history that he's running down. He's running down the history. I'm going to get it. All right. Get me some water when you come back. All right. One second. Go out of breeze. Appreciate it. When you go to the book of Exodus, chapter 2, hold on. All right, so Exodus chapter 1, it tells you these are the names of the children of Israel. We came into Egypt. Every man in his household came with Jacob. We got Reuben. All right. We got Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan, and Naphtali, Gad, Asher, and all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob. All right. When you go to verse 7, right, in Exodus chapter 1, verse 7, it says this: and the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them. This is what white people are crying about right now. They crying about all of these Mexicans. They crying about all of these Haitians. Send the Haitians back to Haiti. Send the Haitians back to Haiti. Meanwhile, they won't leave Haiti alone. While they crying to send the Haitians back to Haiti, they will not leave Haiti alone. In fact, they created the condition for the Haitians to even desire to leave Haiti in the first place. Who wants to leave Haiti, man? Nobody want to leave Haiti. But when you create the condition that our oppressors are famous to do, they are famous to destroy, to their CIA operation, to their subtle operation. They are famous to destabilize countries. And that's what they did to Colombia. That's what they did to Cuba. That's what they did to Venezuela. That's what they did to Mexico. That's what they're doing right now to Haiti. Hell, that's what they're doing in America, in the United States of America. This is how gentrification works. Gentrification works by our oppressors destroying our communities. And as they destroyed our communities, then they're going to come and provide the solution for the destruction that they created. This is devil work, man. This is diabolical. And that's our oppressors, man. This is why in the ISUPK, man, we made it our business to let you know who this damn oppressor is. Paratazan, let's get to it, priest. To let you know who the hell this oppressor is. All right? Exodus chapter 1, verse 7.
Exodus chapter 1, verse 7.
Verse 7. Catch me in verse 8. I'm going to read verse 7 again. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them. Verse 8.
Verse 8. Now there arise up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph.
All right. And this king knew not Joseph. All right. He didn't know, all the great work that Joseph did, man, for Egypt that allowed Egypt to survive a famine. And what is this king? What is it that this king is going to do? All right. Which knew not Joseph, verse 9, and he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. That's what he said. He looked at the children of Israel. He said, damn, these people are more than us. They are stronger than us. Therefore, what are we going to do? Let me tell you something, man.
Right.
White people fear our unity.
That's right.
They fear our unity, man. They fear when we are united. They fear when we are together as a people. They fear that. This is why they create all the propaganda. Right now, the propaganda is so heavy, man. It is so heavy on the social media to divide the children of Israel, to divide the descendant of Jacob, man, to divide the Benjamin, to the Levite, okay, the Benjamites, to the Levites, to the Judites. The propaganda is so heavy, man. And because I'm on the internet and I listen to these different platforms, and I can see exactly the snares of the oppressors. Right. I can see it. All right. In the ISUPK, we're not asleep. When we see these things happening, even though it's our people doing it, our people talking against our people, we understand who's behind the curtain, man. We understand who's responsible for this evil that is spreading in our nations. And this is exactly what Pharaoh did. And he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them. That's why Achior said what? He said something. He said, the king of Egypt, right, dealt subtly with them. He dealt in a subtle way, right? He dealt in a wicked way with us. Lest they multiply and come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. All right. Now let's get back to Judith.
Come. Judith, chapter 5, verse 11.
Verse 12.
Oh, verse 12. Verse 12. Then they cried unto their God, and he smite all the land of Egypt with incurable plague.
And this is exactly what happened to Egypt, man. All right. The Most High smote the land of Egypt, man. And they got incurable plagues. And Achior know about this. He knew about it. Keep going.
So the Egyptian cast them out of their sight.
The Egyptians was like, after the last plague, after Pharaoh woke up and his son was unalive, and all of the Egyptian sons were unalive, they were like, man, you Israelites, get the hell out of Egypt. Get the hell out of Egypt. Remember, Pharaoh did not want to give us a 3-day weekend. He didn't want to give us a 3-day weekend. All Moses asked for is like, look, let my people go for 3 days. Pharaoh was like, hell no. I'm not going to let these slaves go. You know, Amazon got to keep printing that money. You know, Uber got to keep printing that money. What's some other Fortune 500 companies? Tesla got to keep printing that money. We're talking about give my slaves 3 days off. FedEx, you know.
Brutal, man. Brutal.
Yeah, FedEx is brutal. USPS, UPS,
brutal.
You know, all of these 500 Fortune companies, man, that are squeezing our people, man. They making billions of dollars. Meanwhile, they give us crumbs.
That's right.
Pharaoh did not want to give us 3 days off. And because of it, Egypt got plagues with incurable plagues. And this is the history that Achior is running to Holofernes. Keep going.
Come. Verse 13. Judah chapter 5, verse 13. And God died.
Right.
And God dried the Red Sea before them.
That's when we left out of the land of Egypt. Keep going.
Verse 14. And brought them to the Mount Seir.
Mount Sinai.
Mount Sinai. In
Case born.
And cast forth all that dwelled in the wilderness.
All right. Running down the history about us leaving out of Egypt, about us leaving out the wilderness. Keep going.
15. So they dwelt in the land of the Ammonites, and they destroyed by their strength all them of Esbon, and passed over Jordan. They possessed all the hill country.
Keep going.
Verse 16. And they cast forth before them the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, and the Shishamites, and all the Gergesites, and they dwelt in the country many days.
And we dwelt in that country many days. Remember, when you go back to Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, you see some of these nations. There was 7 specific nations that Moses told us, do not go and mingle with these people.
Right.
Don't go and marry their daughters or their sons. Stay separated.
Right.
So some of these nations, you can see that Achior knew about our history. He must have read our records. He knew exactly who the children of Israel were. He knew exactly who our father, Abraham. He knew about our father Abraham, how Abraham left the Chaldeans. He left Chaldea to go to Mesopotamia and to dwell there. He knew about our people. Keep going.
Salaki, you gotta realize his forefather was Lot.
Right.
So he had to know, you know what I mean? He had to know some history about Lot and what was going on during that time.
Keep going.
Judith, chapter 5, verse 17. And wealth in wealth they sin not before their God.
Now listen to this carefully. This is imperative, right? Because this is what our oppressors know. This is what white people know about blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. So when you see them pushing the propaganda on television about what black culture is, because black culture today is white culture. They create this culture. This is not our culture. Gang culture is not black culture. HARLEM is not black culture. That is the white woman. She is the original, the number one, number two, number three whore on the planet Earth.
That's right.
But what is it that our oppressors manage to do? Through subtlety, through their witchcraft, they manage to make us the face of their wickedness. What is inside white people? They manage to insert it in our culture, in our music, and make us the face of gang culture. They make us the face of whoredom. They make us the face of deadbeats. That there is nobody that's more a deadbeat than white people.
Right.
White people do not take care of their kids. That's why their kids grow up to go shoot up these schools.
That's right.
But they make us the face of their wickedness. And they do that through witchcraft. They do that through music. They do that through these pastors that they put in front of us that tell us we cannot be perfect because we are not God and Jesus is God. It is through their wickedness that they manage to make us go against our power. And listen to this carefully. Read that verse again.
Khan. Judith, chapter 5, verse 17. And will it they sin not before their God, they prosper.
When we do not sin against God, when we do not go against, remember what sin is. Give me that. 1 John 5 and 3. All right. Let's get that real quick. This is what our oppressors know about blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. In the ISUPK since 1969, we have been telling our people, we are not just anybody, man. We can't do whatever we want to do. We are a special people, and there is a specific code that we have to live by. And when we don't live by this code, we get the condition that we are in today. The condition that we are in today as a people is a result. It is a direct result of us not living according to the code that was prescribed for us to live by. Read that.
1 John 5.
You're in chapter 4, 5 and 3.
Yeah, 5 and 3.
All right. What it says.
No, this is the love of God.
Give me that. Yeah.
God. 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments is not grievous.
All right. We have to keep the Most High's commandments. Why? Because the Most High's commandments is not grievous, man. It's not hard to keep the Most High's commandments, man. And Christ told us, man, when they asked Yahweh, what is the greatest commandment? What did he say? He said to fear the Most High, right? Love God with all your strength, with all your might. And the second is like unto the first, to love your brother like you love yourself. This is the conclusion of the entire matter. The conclusion of the entire matter is for us to love our brothers, our sisters, like we love ourselves, man. The conclusion is brotherhood and sisterhood. And this is what our oppressors fear, because they know when we live according to this commandment, when we live according to brotherhood, according to sisterhood, what will happen? Read that scripture again in Judith.
Come on. I'm going to start from the top. Here we go. Judah, chapter 5, verse 17. And wealth, they sin not before their God.
When we don't sin before our God, keep going.
They prosper.
When we obey the commandments of God, we prosper. When we love our brothers like we love ourselves, we prosper. When we practice brotherhood, we prosper. This is what our oppressors know about us. They know it. They know it. This is why they gotta create the propaganda with the gangs. You know, put the guns in our neighborhoods, put the crack cocaine in our neighborhoods so we could have these gang fights. Right now, they're doing the propaganda on the internet so that the Haitians and the Jamaicans and the Black Americans, FBA, so that we could be fighting each other. Why? Because they do not want the spirit of brotherhood to spread in our nation. They fear this spirit. They fear our unity. They fear our love. Keep going.
Come. I got the committed sin.
Get me that.
Come. We got 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the transgression of the law, man. And what is the greatest law, man? Love your brother like you love yourself. Do not commit no trespass against your brothers. And what do you see the oppressors do, man? What do you see they promote? This is all that's coming out of your television, man. The propaganda against black man against black man against black woman against black man, niggas and nothing, black woman and nothing. This is all you see.
Right.
That's all the propaganda is. Why? It's coming from our oppressors. Because they know this. They know when we don't sin against God, when we obey God's commandment, and they know what the greatest commandment is for the Israelites. They know it. The greatest commandment lies on two things. Two things. Fear the Most High, love the Most High, and love your brother like you love yourself. Brotherhood. And our oppressors fear the unity of Black, Latinos, and Native Indians. They fear it. So when I see FBAs and Haitians and Dominicans and, people going at each other, I just see little children that do not understand who is behind the division that is being pushed on the internet. Keep going.
Come. Because the God that hated iniquity was with them. All
right. God hate iniquity, man. God do not like iniquity. This is why our oppressors are going to be punished. This is why they are going to be destroyed. Because these people have treated us evil, man. These people had no mercy on us. Keep going, verse 18.
Come. Verse 18. Judah chapter 5, verse 18. But when they separate from the ways which he appointed them. And
when we departed from the ways that the Most High prescribed for us to live by, what happened to us? Remember, this is Achior. This is a Japanese man that is telling this chief captain of the Assur army about the Israelites. He's running down our history. And he told them, look, these people that you're trying to figure out why they do not want to come and submit to you, this is their history. This is their forefather. This is where they went. They went into Egypt, came out of Egypt. The Most High destroyed Egypt. They destroyed the Canaanites. They destroyed the other nation. They did not intermingle with them. And this is what happened when they are serving God. When they are serving God, they prosper. But when they do not live by what the Most High, their God, prescribed them to live by, what happened to us, Baratazar?
They were destroyed in many battles, very sore.
So when you see us today destroyed in Chicago, in New York, in Philadelphia, in Atlanta, in Miami, in Jamaica, in Haiti, in Canada, in France, in Brazil, in Venezuela, in Mexico, when you see us destroyed as a people, understand it is for a specific reason. because we have departed from the ways, from the culture that the Most High God prescribed us to live by. And white people know it. White people knows it, all right? They know exactly why we are destroyed today. They know it. It's not a secret to them, all right? This is why, they have all of these propaganda to keep us sinning. They made sin the norm for our people. They made being a whore right now is what's popping for us.
That's right.
If you are not a whore, you're just not popping. You got to be a whore. You just got to dress, in a manner that's just degrading. That's just what you got to do as a woman today.
That's right.
If you do not dress in a manner that degrades yourself as a woman, you're just not a woman. This is the culture today. And that is not our culture. That's white culture. That is the propaganda to keep us sinning against our God. Because white people know when we are living an immoral life, they can destroy us. They can do as they please with us because we will not have a strong gate. We won't have a strong protection. Our gates will not be fortified as the gates of the Israelites at this time was fortified. This is why Holofernes was so upset. This is why he was upset, because the Israelites were protected. We were protecting ourselves from them, and he had a problem with it. Keep going.
And were led captives into a land that was not theirs.
And were led captives into a land that was not theirs. When these people don't serve God, when these people are watching pornography, when these people are twerking on social media, when these people are having abortions, when these people are smoking weed, when these people are selling crack, when these people are having illicit sex,
that's right,
then they are led captives. They become the slaves of the Chinese. They become the slaves of America. They become the slaves of the Arabs. That's what happened when we do not live according to the laws, statutes, and commandments of God. Keep going.
And the temple of their God was cast to the ground.
Oh man, in 70 AD, he's telling them what happened in 70 AD. All right, he's telling them what happened, man. To our people, man, our temple cast to the ground. Keep going.
And their cities was taken by the enemy.
Now you got the Jewish bastard. They divided our land, man.
That's right.
Now they are the one that are the Israelites today. They are the Jews today. They are God's chosen people today. Meanwhile, we are nothing but niggas and spics. We are nothing but subjects of our oppressors. We are nothing but property. That's what happened to us. Right. And this is what our enemies know. They know this. They know our history. We don't know our history. We don't know who we are. You think they don't know who they enslave? They know who they enslave. Why you think they painted Jesus white? It was imperative for white people to give us a white Jesus, because as you enslave the real Jews, you cannot let them know that they are connected to the people of the book. You can't let them know that. You got to teach them that they are something else. They're the descendant of the Africans who sold them to you.
That's right.
That's what they did. They're like, so Africans sold these Negroes to us. We're going to tell these Negroes that they descended from the Africans who sold them to us. And now you go look for your power, for your identity in some African ancestral magic. When our forefather left his ancestors. Go ahead, Pete.
Well, Salaka, so before we get to the Africans, we got to get through Afro-Americans. Mm-hmm. Then we got to get to Negroes. Right. Then we got to go through colors.
Right.
Then we got to go through the nigger.
Right.
Then we got to go, you know what I mean? Then we got to go to a savage.
God.
Even before we get to the African.
God.
We got to go through all these, you know what I'm saying, these bywords and proverbs of our oppressor. You know what I mean? To get to an African. Right. Even though African was named by the European. So who the hell are we? Going to the
no sweat. Keep going.
Come. Judah, chapter 5, verse 19. But now are they returned to their God and are come up from the place where they were scattered and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is.
So he was talking about the first destruction. He was talking about the first destruction because now we've returned, right? He says, but now are they returned to their God and are come up from the places where they were scattered and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country. Keep going.
Come. Slock it. And seated in the hill country, for it was desolated. Verse 20. Now, therefore, my Lord.
Now, listen to this carefully. Listen to how Achior is going to plead to Holofernes, knowing the history of the Israelites. And this is why you got to understand the secret fear that our oppressors have for our unity, for our brotherhood. They know this. You got to understand this about the oppressor. The oppressor do not want us to be united with the spirit of Christ. They do not want us to be united with the brotherhood that we are teaching you in the ISUPK. This is the biggest fear. The biggest thing that they fear is our brotherhood, because there is no weapon that is greater than our brotherhood. Nothing is greater than this. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 20. Therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their God.
If there's any error, if these people slip on the banana peel,
right?
If there's one error in these people, but any error, anything, and they go against their God, keep going.
Come. And sin against their God. Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Let us consider that we can take over. They're going to be destroyed. If we find out that they are sinning against God, they're not living according to the law, statutes, and commandments that the God of Israel gave them, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob gave them, if they are not living according to the moral code that was prescribed to them, then let's go. We going to overcome them. Keep going.
Come. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
That's exactly what I just said. Let's go, and we're gonna overcome them. Yeah.
But if they be no iniquity in their nation.
But if blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians are not eating pork, how you say the pork in Spanish? What's their famous?
It's right.
What is it? Let me get it.
Man.
Let me get it.
Casino?
Cerdo.
No.
Cerdo
is another one.
Let me see. Famous Spanish pork dishes.
Well, Southern pork. That's the one that you got.
We got jamon iberico. We got pinchos morinos. We got torresnos.
I know torresnos.
Okay, we got lomo de osa. All right. If black people, Latinos, and Native Indians are not eating pork, if they are not watching pornography, if they are not having abortions, if they are not having illicit sex, if they are not worshiping idols, worshiping white Jesus, then you know what? Keep going. If none of these things are happening in this nation,
if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by.
Let my Lord now pass by. Let's leave these people alone, man. Let's leave these people alone. If these people are not sinning against God, let's just leave them alone. Let's leave them alone. Keep going.
Let's their Lord defend them.
Because when they are serving God, when they are living according to the brotherhood that was prescribed to them, their God will do what? Will defend them. They're going to be defended. This is what white people fear. White people do not fear us getting guns. They don't fear that. They create the guns. They got all the guns. They got all the companies that makes all the guns, all the missiles, all the atomic bombs. They got it all. What they fear is for blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians to gather together, to be united under this moral code that was prescribed to us. That is their biggest fear. The secret fear of our oppressors is our unity under the laws, statutes, and commandments of God. Keep going.
And their God be for them.
And their God be what?
For them.
And their God be for them. Keep going.
And we become a reproach before all the world.
And we become a reproach, just like the Egyptians became a reproach. They became a reproach in front of the entire world. And guess what? Our enemies are going to be a reproach again. It's going to happen. What time is it? 55. Give me 2 Chronicles chapter 15. All right. Let's get some more. All right. Let's get some more of that before we end the class.
2 Chronicles chapter 15.
Good. Start at verse right there. Yep. Start at verse 2, I believe. All right. Hey, shalom, y'all. Shalom, TikTok. All right, where we at? Let's get to 10,000 likes. All right, let's get to 10,000 likes. Give me 10,000 likes. All right, we're gonna go to the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 15. All right. Now it's actually light today. I'm not speaking Creole. You know, I'm not speaking Creole. Let's go. I gotta get some more English speaking followers so they can tune in to the Monday class. Let's get you got it?
Khan.
All right, let's go.
We got 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 2. And
give me verse 1.
2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 1. And the Spirit of God came upon Azariah, the son of Oded. Verse 2. And he went out to meet Azar and said unto him, Hear ye me, Azar, and all Judah and Benjamin. The Lord is with me. While ye be with me, and if ye seek him, he will be found of you.
All right. So when you read the earlier chapters, you're gonna see that King Asa, he had won a battle. All right, and the prophet is gonna explain them exactly why. All right, and this is what we was just reading about in the book of Judith. You're gonna see exactly what it is that we need to recognize as a people, first of all, because we making these classes when we go out in the streets is for our people to learn, man.
Right.
It is for our people to learn everything that was written aforetime, because this book contrary to what people are going to tell you. The Bible is our record. The Bible is our book. Of course, our oppressors took it, created the religions, created all the confusion that people are facing today in this world. But this book is not theirs. Right. This is our record. And we have to learn from these stories, man. This is why we have these classes, man. Monday history class. So you can learn about the history of your forefathers. Learn about the history. I like the word ancestor. Learn the history of your ancestors, man. All right, your real ancestors, not the people the Most High God separated us from. Because these people are not our people, man. The Chaldeans, they are not our families. They are not. And all of these other nations, they are not related to us. Why? Because the Most High severed us from every nation on the planet so that we can be holy, so that we can be separate. Read.
Come. But if ye forsake him.
Go back to the top.
Oh, you want to go to the top?
Yeah, read that again from the top.
Right here, verse 2. We got 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 2. And he went out to meet Azar and said unto him, ye me, Azar, and all Judah and Benjamin. The Lord is with you.
The Lord is with you. Listen to this carefully. The Most High God is with you. All right. The Lord is not with us today as a nation. All right. The Lord is not with us today as a nation, man. And this is why the ISUPK, we are doing this work. You know why? Because the Lord is with us. The Lord is with us in the ISUPK. Why? Because we've changed our lives. We've got rid of the oppressor's influence. We got rid of the oppressor's idols. We got rid of the oppressor's pornography, of the oppressor's drugs, of the oppressor's holidays. We got rid of the oppressor's pollution so that we can serve God, so that God can be with us. And in the process of doing this, we are going out to wake our people up so we can all do it. So we can all be in one accord. So we can build this nation that white people have destroyed for hundreds of years. Right. So we can resurrect this nation, man. All right. We have resurrected. We've resurrected from the dead condition that we were living prior to receiving this truth. And we are sharing this light with our people so we can resurrect our nation. Read. Why was the Lord with him? Keep going.
While ye be with him.
While ye be with him. The Most High is with you when you are with him. So when you see us today as a race, as a nation, right. When you see that we are destroyed, it's because as a nation, the Most High is not with us, man.
That's right.
Why? Because we are not with God. Because we turn our back from God. And our oppressors, they make sure every day they made it the norm for us to live against God. That is the credulity of our people, man, to believe in the oppressor's way of life, to seek to be like the oppressor. That is very naive from us to believe that the people that oppressed us, we should be like him. No, we should be nothing like white people. We should not do what white people do. And this is what we need to understand as a people. All right, keep going.
And if ye seek him, he will be found of you.
Keep going.
But if ye forsake him, he will forsake you.
What did Achior said to Holofernes? What did he say? He said, look, if there be any iniquity that is found in these people, let's go. We got to overcome that. That's right. But, my Lord, if these people are not sinning against God, let's leave them Negroes alone, man. Because we're going to be a reproach. Right. We're going to be a reproach. And this is what the prophet is saying to us all. The Lord is with you as long as you are with him. If you forsake him, he will forsake you.
That's right.
Today, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, we are seeking an answer. We are seeking a medicine, man. We are seeking a solution from a people that cannot provide a solution to us.
That's right.
The Democratic Party can do nothing for Black people. The Democratic Party can do nothing for the Haitians. Donald Trump can do nothing for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. All right. Some Haitians are hoping that Haiti can have a political relationship with Russia, as if Russia is going to help the Haitians. Russia is not going to help Haiti. White people are not going to help us.
That's right.
Africans are not going to help us. The only power that is going to help us is the Most High God, by us gathering ourselves together and living according to what the Most High prescribed us to live by, right, which is the brotherhood that Christ spoke about, which is the greatest commandment. Keep going.
Come on. 2 Chronicles, chapter 15, verse 3. Now, for a long season, Israel have been without the true God.
Now, for a long time, man, for centuries, before 1969, we have been without the true God, man. The Most High God blessed us with the ISUPK, man, in 1969. And this is something that we should not take lightly. We are the people that, Black people look at and say, man, get a job, man. Get a job. This is our job. This is our job. Our job is to wake our nation up. This is our job. Our job is to have our people turn back to the Most High God, because this is our only solution. And because we do not understand who we are seeking a solution outside of our true power. It is insanity. When you know who you are going to understand clearly there's nothing that Black people going to do that's going to get us out of the condition that we are in, aside from returning to the Most High God. That is the only solution. The brotherhood. That's it. Nothing else. Keep going.
Come. And without a teaching priest.
We did not have a teaching priest prior to 1969.
That's right.
All we had was them pastors. That's all we had. We had them pastors, man, that studied the slave Bible. The Bible that the oppressor gave the pastors, where they took the book of Exodus out. They took Revelation out. They took everything revolutionary out of the Bible and give us, a few books that, you don't even understand.
Right.
We were without the true God. We were without the teaching priests. Today, you have the teaching priests. You have the priests and prophets in the ISUPK. Keep going.
Come. And without law.
And without law, man. Man, prior to the ISUPK, I did not understand how gay it is, man. I did not understand, Paratazar, how gay it is to ask a woman, hey, you got a man? And the woman said, no, to try to holler at a woman, right? You try to holler at a woman, and the woman said, I got a man. And then you tell that woman, bet he can't do you like I can.
Oh, wait.
I did not understand how gay that shit is.
Gay.
That is gay. You want to penetrate a woman that another man is already penetrating? So you want to put your rod. This is how the law is important. This is how the law is important, because when you listen to our music today, that's all you hear. I'm going to bang your baby mom. I'm going to bang your woman. Like, this is all we are doing, man. And we do not care because we do not have the law. And without the law, we don't have life. We are dead without the law, man. This is the reason why a black man, a Hispanic man, will try to have sex with a woman who he knows slept with her man last night. We were without the law, man. And in the ISUPK, we give you the law. I use this example, right, because it's graphic. We can all understand how graphic this thing is, but it is normal. It is so normal in our communities, man. Right. This is the reason why a lot of families break up. A lot of families break up because why? Because this man slept with this man's woman. You know? And so many families, so many children don't have their father in their lives because of this. Right. Because mommy slept with another man. Because daddy slept with a woman that had another man.
That's right.
Already. I use this because this is the foundation of a nation, man. A black man and a black woman. All right? Latinos, Native Indians. Go ahead, Pete.
Oh, Salakia, I'm going to say this real quick. We don't realize that if a woman want two men to run a train on them, we don't see that's wrong. We think that's a good time.
Right.
We don't see that's wrong.
Right.
But we don't realize that that's gay stuff.
Yeah.
That's gay stuff. You want to see another man, you know what I'm saying, in front of you, going in a woman, and you getting off on that. Yeah. That's gay.
Yeah. And that's what happened when we are without the law. We were without the law, without the teaching priests, right? Without the true God for centuries, man. For centuries. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 4.
We are in the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 15, verse 4. Hit me with it.
But when they in their trouble did turn unto the Most High power of Israel, and sought him, he was found of them.
And this is what we got to do, man. This is what we got to do, because black people, Latinos, and Native Indians, we are in trouble, man. We are in trouble. Do you know that child trafficking is happening every day? Every day it's happening, man. Today, in 2026, organs trafficking. It's happening every day, man. How many black women goes missing? How many children of our children goes missing every year, man? How many abortions do we have to have every year? How many black men, black boys do we have to lose at the hand of the oppressors? We are in trouble, man. And in this condition that we are in as a people, it is time for us to return to the Most High God. It is time for us to prefer one another. It is not time for us to be divided, to be falling in the snares, in the trap of the oppressor that got us fighting each other, man. I see black men fighting Haitians, fighting Jamaicans, fighting Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, and it is childish. It is insanity what is happening with our people, man. We are destroyed. We are in trouble. We are in a state of emergency, black man, black woman, Latinos, and Native Indians. We are in a state of emergency, and we need to take action. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 5. And in those times there was no peace to him that went out.
Come again?
Khan.
Salaki, give me 1 second. Let me read this comment real quick.
Oh, Khan.
Let me read this comment real quick. Haiti Sherry said, bro, Yataza, when you yes, I have a man. One, my favorite answer, how long you have the problem? Oh. When you say you have a bed, that's the sisters, right? That's a sister.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You said when you say I have a bed, and the brother replied, "Damn, how long you had this problem?" It's like you having a bed is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should be with me. You should not be with that man that you're with. You should not be with that man that you had sex with last night. You know what I'm saying? How long you had this problem, sis? You know, how long you had this problem? Because you should be with me. It's insanity, man.
So, Salaki, tell that sister, call him a gay man.
Yeah.
Because you want to follow behind the man that I had last night.
Yeah.
You're a gay man.
That's gay, man. That's gay.
That's what the sister need to say.
Right.
You're a gay man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you want something that you don't have.
And when you put it this way, right? Because I've had conversation with brothers, and you know, once I say that, they pause. You know, they pause for a minute, and they're like, "Damn, you know, I never look at it that way, man." Yeah, you're not gonna look at it that way. You don't. You know why? Because this society made it normal. The white man made it normal. It is normal to live a life of pollution. It is normal to live a life of insanity. You never even thought about, damn, you know, all type of fluid being in her mouth, in her, you know what I'm saying? You don't even think like that. You're not thinking about it. Why? Because you don't have the law. This is why the Bible says the laws are a lamp. Get that scripture for me real quick. The commandments are a lamp. Let me get it real for you.
A lamp?
Lamp. Let me get that for you real quick.
And if I may, sir,
all right.
And also we have songs talking about it's not funny.
Proverbs 6:23. Salaki.
Come on. Proverbs 6:23.
Yeah, you say we have songs, right?
We have songs on. It ain't no. It's not good until my homies can't have none. Mm-hmm. Ain't no fun if my homies. Who told us that?
Right.
That's your opinion, Stan. I remember it used to be a slogan like, "Oh, that's white people stuff."
Yeah.
That slogan is gone.
Yeah, we have to keep Proverbs? It. We have to keep it that way. I'm on a live. I'll call you in about 5 minutes. All right, 5-10 minutes.
Proverbs.
All right. You keep calling me when I'm live, man. Yeah, tune into class.
You said Proverbs what, sir?
Proverbs 6:23.
Okay, hold on. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandments is a lamp.
The commandments is a lamp, man, because we are in darkness, man. We've been in darkness for a long time. This is why, and this is just one example of the things that we do that is so normal. It is so normal to do it, you know. It has become the norm for us to live a life that is outside of the commandments of God, man. Why? Because we are dead as a people. We are in darkness, man. The commandments is a lamp. Keep going.
Khan. And the law is light.
And the law is light. That's why the Bible says in 2 Chronicles 15, we were without the law. We were without the true priests, the true gods. We were without the true gods, like it. We were without that. So we were in darkness. Keep going.
Khan. And reproof of instructions are the way of life.
And reproofs of instruction are the way of life, man. This is how you come to life, man. This is how you come to life, by being reproved, by a priest teaching you. Now, what you just said to that sister, that is gay. You told the sister how long she had that problem. She told you she got a man. You told her how long she had that problem. That's gay. Do you know that her man was inside of her last night? Do you know how much fluid he left all over? And you want to go kiss her? You want to go have a relation with that woman? You're gay. And what if, you know, the sister is just going around sleeping with a bunch of men and you catch AIDS?
That's right.
You catch, what is the new thing now? Monkeypox? You catch monkeypox.
No, it's no.
What is it?
Herpes is big. It's big now. It's not monkeypox. It's herpes.
Herpes, monkeypox, AIDS. You know, you catch something. Now you got the problem.
It's not going away. The problem not going away.
You got to keep going. Go back to that scripture, 2 Chronicles 15. All right, we're about to end the class. Let's finish wrapping it up with these scriptures.
2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 5. And in those times there was no peace to him that went out, nor to him that came in, but great vexation were upon all the inhabitants of the country.
Go down. Now, isn't that what we are living today?
That's right.
There's no peace for us, man. You go out, there's no peace. On your way back to your house, there's no peace, man. Every day you wake up, man, you got to go work for 9 times out of 10 a pedophile. You know, those Fortune 500 companies, those companies that we are working for, those people, man, they are vile and disgusting, man. These people that run Wall Street, these people, they are on cocaine. Man, we got brothers that work in some slaveries, and they tell us about these white people, man.
That's right.
These white people, they start partying, they start making plans on Tuesday. On Tuesday, they start making plans. I'm telling you, man. They start making plans. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, you like, damn, you know, you calculating the check you getting Friday because it's not even enough to pay the bills. You know, these white people, they have a budget for the cocaine. And you got to go work for them. That is vexation of the spirit, man. And we are beneath a people that is beneath us.
That's right.
Keep going.
Come. 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 6. And nations was destroyed of nation, and cities of cities. For God did vex them with all adversity.
And nation was destroyed of nation, and city of city, for God did vex them with all adversity, man. And now, everywhere we are, man, right. I don't care if we are in Jamaica, if we are in Chicago, in Brooklyn, in Canada, in France, in the UK, in Haiti, in Brazil. Look what's happening in Venezuela, in Cuba, in Haiti. We are all being destroyed, man.
That's right.
Everywhere the children of Israel are, we are being destroyed. And our oppressors, they keep feeding us. They keep feeding us the things that make us live against God. That's what they keep feeding us every day. They make sin accessible.
That's right.
They make sin easy. They make sin look good. This is why when I like having this conversation with brothers and watch brothers, I know they're gonna pause for a few seconds. Yeah, they pause. They're like, damn, I never. You can see the demon. You can see the demon leave them for like 30 seconds, and the demon come right back because they ain't gonna change their lives. You know, the demon leave them for 30 seconds and then come right back. Like nigga, don't listen to him.
607, the cat was talking to the brother, the other brother. I think they call him Yellow or whatever. He had the tattoos on his face, and they telling him about that. No, it's bad for you to have the menage a trois or threesome.
Right.
He told him that it was gay.
Right.
And he broke it down, and he was like, I didn't think about it.
Right. You see?
It was back on the show. He was like, no, I can, you know what I'm saying? I can do a threesome. He's like, you know that's gay, right? You forcing the woman to like the things that you like, but she don't like it.
Right.
And you're putting her in a bad position. And he had to think about it like,
right. Yeah, they don't think about it because the demon is what's taking over, you know. And the minute that you hit them with wisdom, it's like the demon leave for a few because now it's their conscience. Their conscience it's like a mirror that you put in front of them.
That's right.
To see how filthy they are. and when you do that, the demon leave and they like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's dirty. But then, you know, 9 times out of 10, most people they don't consider this is a time for you to change that lifestyle, you know.
Oh, and by the way, he got baptism with water.
Yeah, of course.
That Sunday before they did the show.
Yeah, of course. And then after the show, he's gonna have a threesome. Be ye strong, therefore. Go down. Let me see the whole
verse
thing.
7, verse 7. Verse 7. Be ye strong, therefore, and let not your hand be weak. For your works shall be rewarded.
Read that again.
We got 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 7. Be ye strong, therefore, and let not your hand be weak. For your works shall be rewarded.
And this is why the scripture says faith without work is dead.
That's right.
And this brother, he had faith. He was baptized. He must have some type of faith in God to go and be baptized. He must believe in something. Maybe he believes in white Jesus, but guess what? He has not. He does not have work. He has no work. And faith without work is dead. And this brother, he had faith. He had faith. And how do we know? The scripture says, for your work shall be rewarded. Now read verse 8. Let's see what he did.
Verse 8. And when Asa heard these words and the prophecy of Oded, the prophet, he took courage and put away the abominable items out of all the land of Judah and Benjamin, and out of the city which he had taken from Mount Ephraim, and renew the altar of the Most High that was before the porch of the Most High.
And this brother was courageous, man. He took everything abominable, every idols, everything, every vain philosophy, everything that our people grew accustomed to. He got rid of them. That is work. And that is the work that we have to do. And that is what our oppressors fear, man. Can you imagine if all blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians say, we are not celebrating Christmas ever again? Can you imagine what this will do to America? We are not celebrating Mother's Day ever again. We are not watching pornography. We are not eating pork. That alone will cripple America, man. It will cripple our oppressors, man. This is the power that we have, and this is the power that they fear. Read verse 9.
Verse 9. And he gathered all Judah and all Benjamin, and the strangers with them out of Ephraim.
So he gathered Judah. He gathered the Israelites. He gathered the Israelites that was scattered. All right. Keep going.
Out of Ephraim and Manasseh, and out of Simeon.
All right. This is not the time for Judah. All right. So-called black FBA and Jamaicans, so-called Benjamite, so-called West Indians, so-called Jamaicans and Trinidadians, Ephraim, so-called Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, so-called Cubans, Simeon, so-called Dominicans. This is not the time for us to be divided.
That's right.
This is not the time for us to be fighting each other. All right. He gathered all the Israelites. He gathered the tribe of Judah, the Black Americans, the FBA. He gathered them with the West Indians, right? The West Indians with the Puerto Ricans, Ephraim, with the Cubans, Manasseh, with Simeon, the so-called Dominicans today. He gathered all of them. Keep going.
For they fell to him out of Israel in abundance.
And they came to him in abundance. That means a bunch of Jamaicans pull up. Wagwan man. Blah. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of the Jamaicans pull up. Que lo que, papi? Dominicans, hey, papi, que lo que? A bunch of them pulled up in abundance. Why? Keep going.
When they saw that the Most High his power was with him.
Because they saw that the Most High was with King Asa. And this is what we need to do as a people, man.
That's right.
Recognize who the Most High is, man. The Most High is with ISUPK, man. On all the Jamaicans, y'all need to pull up to the ISUPK, man.
That's right.
Pull up. All the so-called Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Black Americans, Haitians, pull up, man. Let's build this nation, man. Let's gather together. That's what we need to do, man. Don't listen to this childish shit that you see happening on this internet, man. The white man is behind all of it.
That's right.
He is behind all of it because he want to prevent this from happening. For blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians to gather together. Read verse 10.
Come. So they gathered themselves together at Jerusalem in the 3rd month, in the 15th year of the reign of Asa.
And we gathered together, man. Give me Isaiah 59. This is what we need to do. When you have time, go and read this entire story. It's a beautiful story, man. You know, these stories, man, these lessons, they are here to teach us, man. We need to learn from them. Give me Isaiah 59. We're gonna end the class with that scripture.
Isaiah chapter 59. Which one?
Verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 59, verse 1. Behold, the Most High hands is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ears heavy, that he cannot hear. You want verse 2, sir?
Read that again.
Hold
on. We are speaking in favor of blacks, Haitians, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans. In the ISUPK, there's one thing that a disease that we suffer from, right? Somebody say, if we are speaking in favor of Haiti, please speak up. There are others who would like to understand, right? We are speaking not only for Haitians, right? Because a lot of times what I see happening is that people choose a side, you know? Haitians choose a side. They choose Haiti so that they could bash the FBA, or the FBA choose the FBA so they could bash the Haitians.
Right.
That is childish. That is a trap. What you see happening is a trap. And so many lives, countless lives are being created, where, you know, Haitians are just bashing Dominicans, bashing the Black Americans, and then the Dominicans are doing lives bashing the FBA, bashing the Haitians. That's childish. In the ISUPK, and those lives are successful too. They are successful. In the ISUPK, hold on. In the ISUPK, we treat that behavior like those are little children. That's little children. That's a childish behavior. Those people do not understand the oppressor. When you understand the oppressor, you will not be fighting your brother. If the Haitians that are making these rooms talking against the FBA understood these oppressor that is ruling over us, we will not be making rooms talking against the FBA. If the FBA understood this oppressor, they will not be making rooms talking against the Haitians. In the ISUPK, we don't suffer from this disease called tribalism. We understand that we are the same people. The same problem that the Haitians have, guess what? Black Americans have it. Black Americans understand gentrification more than anybody. We understand it more than anybody. Why? Because we live it every day in the United States of America. And everybody else who's in the US, you understand gentrification because you see it. Have you ever been to Bushwick lately? Did you know Bushwick 15 years ago? Have you ever been to these places? Have you ever been to Harlem? The Mecca of Black people. It's over. It's over in Harlem, man. We the only thing Black in Harlem today, man. The ISUPK is the only thing Black in Harlem today. Everything else is Idumia, man. everything else. That's what's happening in Haiti. Well, it's happening right here in the United States. So guess what? The Haitians are in the same boat as the Black Americans. It's not time for us to be fighting each other. Do you understand anything that I said in this class? Do you understand anything that I read in 2 Chronicles chapter 15? Do you understand anything that I read in the book of Judith, the 5th chapter? Do you understand what the ISUPK is? The ISUPK is the home of the truth, where Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians are one family in here. We are not divided in here. The Haitians and the Black Americans, we are not divided in here. We are one people in here. And when you see people online behaving in this manner, they are little children, and the ISUPK is daddy. We are the fathers that are correcting this behavior, man.
That's right.
Read that scripture in Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 59, verse 1. Behold, the Most High hands is not shortened, that it cannot save.
The Most High's hand can save the Haitians. The Most High hands can save Black Americans. The foundation of Black Americans who's looking for a check from Kamala Harris. And right now, I guess they're hoping that check is coming from Donald Trump. I don't know. The Most High's hand can save us, man. The Most High's hand can save the Cubans. The Most High's hand can save the Mexicans from ICE. It can save us, man. Keep going.
Neither his ears heavy.
And the Most High can hear us. The Most High can hear our pain, man, our suffering, our cry. Keep going.
That it cannot hear.
Keep going.
Verse 2. But your iniquity has separated between you and your power.
This is why we have no power. And our oppressors understand this. They understand it. They've mastered dividing us. They have mastered providing a lifestyle of sin for us, because they know as long we are living the lifestyle that they provide for us, we have no power. This is the secret fear of the oppressor, that we, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians gather together under the moral code that the Most High God prescribed for us to live by, because that's our only power. With that, I am priest and officer of 5,000 Yatazabon lawyer in the ISUPK under commanding General Yohana. Every Monday we are live from 7 to 9, all right, in English, all right. This class is in English, all right. Every Monday night we teach in English. The Creole and French class are on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, all right. Wednesday, matter of fact, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, we have French and Creole classes on YouTube. Sunday and Monday, we go live both on YouTube and on TikTok. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, we are live only on YouTube, ISUPK IET, AYRTI, ISUPK Harlem, and what else? ISUPK New York headquarters.
ISUPK Harlem.
ISUPK Harlem. All right, so go on YouTube, subscribe to ISUPK Harlem, subscribe to ISUPK IET so you can be notified every time we go live. And make sure you share this page to your friends, your family, so that we can grow this nation. With that, Shalom Israel, Yahweh Ba'ashem. Matter of fact, Paratazah, call it.
Oh, come. All right. We're gonna call the class. We're gonna just cut the class straight up. So we're gonna say Shalom, Yahweh.
Do the whole
thing.
Yep.
Oh, come.
Don't say saw though. All right, we don't need to saw. Right? We don't need to saw. No, leave it.
Oh,
let's go.
All right. Men of Israel, we're going to do one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, marching with me to stand. Men of Israel, we don't get one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, march Shabbat. Imagine. What up? Yazmatah. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, march Shabbat. Imagine. What up? Yazmatah. Class dismissed.
Yeah. Also in Christ. Hey, mbaba le créole lundi. Ouais, le lundi, mbaba le créole. Le lundi, c'est anglais m'parler. OK? Haïti chéri, ça passe, sœur.